Welcome to Throwback Thursday, where I play a game that I've reviewed already in the past. And this week I'm going to be doing a throwback. A throwback that I said I wasn't planning on ever doing because I have done a Let's Play of this game already in the past. Adventures of Tom Sawyer. But the reason why I'm doing this, I'm actually going to, is simply because it's the 15th anniversary of me being on YouTube. I uploaded Adventures of Tom Sawyer review walkthrough 15 years ago today, and I think it's there's no better time to do a throwback of this game than on its anniversary. So that being said, it's also the 10th anniversary of my first Let's Play, since it was the 5th year when I did that. I won't be doing the one beer per level thing that I did the first time when I Let's Played this. I also made the mistake of doing that at like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was something like that. It was really late. So, I had a pretty good buzz on by the time it was over with the whole lack of sleep. And I was, I sounded way more zonked out than I would have just at a normal night at 2 in the morning or a normal night after a 6-pack. So that it made for an interesting video, that's for sure. But I just and there's no reason for me not to attempt that again. Oh shit! Like I'm not Oh shit! I almost got killed by that rat. I still drink. I drink casually. I'm not a drunk or a prude. It's like I could be getting all these teas. But, it's like I also could be just, taking advantage of my invincibility. One thing I found out recently about this game was that in the Japanese version that was released on Famicom, they did a little bit of a level swap, where this stage actually was the penultimate stage. It was right before the last level, and the river started off the game, which is a little weird because just about the entirety of the game except for that second level is it's like this. It's 2D platforming. Not to mention the second to last boss is this. In that. Oh wow! I actually have to jump over this octopus. What the hell just happened? Oh, I won. I thought that I thought that the game froze. See, I didn't even have to jump over the baby octopus. All right, so that's it for first stage. Oh, the funny thing is I don't know if I mentioned it, but at any point, one of the main reasons why I even bothered with the whole beer between each stage thing was the capture device that I was using at the time, of the software that I was using. It tended to not render the videos if they were long, like if they were 10 minutes or longer. They tended to not. They would crash out and the file would not save. So I always, when I did video capturing for my reviews or whatever, I would always have to monitor that, make sure I didn't go over too much. I would end up with, several clips per stage. It wasn't a big deal, but it didn't make it conducive to Let's Plays at all. So I was like, all right, but I really wanted to do a Let's Play for the 5th anniversary, so I just kind of gimmicked that into it to kind of help create a built-in excuse for having to cut it up like that. It just added a little something to it, as opposed to just having these transitions for no good reason. There was a reason, just not a good reason. So I kind of had to come up with a good reason to add into it. Oh, I thought that the, I misremembered this. I thought that the heart's invincibilities came later. Because it was a slingshot. These guys give you the invincibility and then later the slingshot, which, the slingshot, I didn't even get it in the first stage. It fires the, you know, rocks. Oh, shit. That was weird. I still had invincibility, I guess. I did not fire, anything at him. I just... my discoloration changed. I wasn't flashing anymore. But I guess my invincibility was still active. And I think I had mentioned before about how I captured the footage of this game originally. It was not using any kind of video capture software on an emulator. I used my NES and I had it hooked up to a VCR, and I recorded it to a VHS tape. And then I used my grandmother had a VHS to DVD conversion thing. It was like you just you know, it just transferred it to blank DVDs. So I did that. I actually had, and I still have buried somewhere the original playthrough that I did in all of its raw. Oh shit! Almost got tagged by him there, which is good because I didn't want to have to go back through this stage again. It's a very plotting, slow moving level, even though it's supposed to be this crazy river raft ride. But then, so then, yeah, that was how I did that first video, and I knew right away, I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna be a good long-term thing. I just wanted to get the video made. So I was like, alright, this is one way, this is how I know I can do it. And then I, you know, immediately started researching other methods and found Cam Studio was the name of the first capture software that I had used. And I saw somebody playing a video on Super Mario World, I think, that had used that. So I looked it up and said, all right, this seems to work. And it was fine, with the exception of that of that whole 10-minute video problem. They always come down this way. Even though there's more shit up there, there's a slingshot. Then you have more opportunity for a tease, but... Alright, there we go. There's plenty of tease in this stage. And, you know, why risk an extra life to lose a life? Because that bird is a little bit of an annoyance. The one that comes down, that swooping down from above. I don't think I've ever, maybe once in my life, just for shits and giggles, I traversed down the, across those water pits. I always, even like my first time playing, I instinctively jumped up and grabbed onto that bird. I think because it just looked so inviting. They did a pretty good job of making it, obvious that, oh, there we go, the leprechaun extra life. You know, if there's... I'll tell you what I know about leprechauns. Very little. Yeah, it was a rough dad joke. A coworker of mine has a dad joke daily calendar. He's not even a dad. He just likes cheesy jokes like that, and so every day we get a new one. The most recent one was, nothing tops a plain hot dog. Where's the Jack Osborne monkeys? Oh no! Alright. I thought I was going face first into him. I remember, because I remember reading the instructions and knowing each of the bosses that were coming for each of these stages. And I remember, like, okay, here we have, oh shit, alright. We have, like, a massive fucking gorilla here to take on. But I did not expect all those Jack Osborne monkeys to to get up onto a pyramid. It was kind of weirded me out when they all conglommed together and then the boss music started. Oh, there they go. I was like, oh, there it is. You know, I was about to say, but I didn't want to jinx it. I'm surprised I haven't died once yet. And I was like, I was distracted by the candles and how they weren't falling off the candle. The flame wasn't falling off the candle. There they go. It's weird. I don't know what's, They're starting up now. That was weird. That took way more shots than I remembered. I think it was only because I fired way less than I normally do prior to his little, whatever, the sword throw that he does. This is like one way to kill a skeleton. Oh, no, he's not gonna... There. There it is. You have to... While he's on his way down, he'll just fall through the... off screen. Actually, I don't really care for the slingshot here because these slime fucks, you can't shoot straight on. Let her do her thing there. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, come on. This I found out by accident, this little extra life thing. I was like, I think it was, I still happened to be throwing rocks when I was finishing off the witch, and then I smashed the, got the little hit on the face of the Reaper, and I was like, alright, I guess something's going on with this. I sometimes wonder if there's more, tidbits or things that I missed, because I didn't do any research whatsoever for this game, which is one of the reasons why I picked it. It's very straightforward. There's not a lot. I'm not gonna bother with that one. Careful slip off here. If I jumped from the steps, I'm pretty sure I would have went into the ground or went into the pit. Yeah, you can't kill. You can't finish this off without. There he goes. And then there you go. So yeah, the friggin'. The giant demon is the boss of the stage, and I remember, again, the instruction manual told you every boss there was in the game. And I was like, alright, here we go, a demon, I'm gonna fight a fucking demon, this is gonna be nuts. Yeah, little did I know it was a goddamn statue, and, like, the only real threat was that, bat monster. Yeah, the bat can be a little bit of a trouble because of his, minions that he sends in your direction. Is the Hershey Kisses. My friend called them vermin for some reason. Like, that was his name for those things. Oh shit! I almost got killed by a vermin. Oh shit! I did get killed by a vermin. I was like, I panicked and I froze up. I was like, what am I doing? I decided to squat down for some reason. Right in front of the cloud. Got me running in all different directions. Well, that was something. I don't usually die from those guys. Because, they're fairly... It's funny, they look like grave slimes. Oh shit! I was like, where are you gonna decide to change direction? Those birds were, I distinctly remember, oh, fuck, you know, like, the first time I played this stage and how that whole dive that they took caught me way off guard. And the funny thing was, it's like, after that happens, you don't learn from it the first time, you know? You instinctively want to keep running, and you, like, oh, shit, you know, this just happened to me. I just died from this. Why do I keep falling for it? And then it just kind of becomes muscle memory. I mean, you might duck the first time you play it, the first time after you get killed from it, but then after that, you know, a lot of times you just tend to forget about that shit. Alright, dragons are coming. Whoa, that one was way closer than I was expecting it to be. Where are you guys? Oh, I need to advance. Yeah, so these guys, they allow you to, they won't attack you with fire. I mean, they can certainly kill you from contact, but you have an opportunity to kill these guys before. Oh, I get an extra T. Whoa! I'll gladly not die for the sake of sacrificing that T. But these guys will later on in the game, the next level, right before the boss, right before the final boss. They're pretty much the toughest part of the game. The biggest pain in the ass. You know, it took me a while to realize that was the safe spot. I was stuck on that guy for the longest time. I couldn't, you know, connect, and I didn't realize I was even getting hits on him. Like, hits even mattered. And I would always stand on that little cloud off to the left and fight him from there. So there was nothing in this game I was more stuck on than this stage. Between, you know, like the birds surprising me out of the fucking blue, and then those dragons were, until I, you know, started to figure out their pattern and how they, you know, you want to kill them off first, because they'll come back and start spitting fire at you. And then finally that kid. And that engine is the only thing you have to go after in this whole fight. Now, this stage is, this is where lives are pointless. You don't need, I don't even care about getting that skull, because there's no checkpoints. You'll start from, if you're fighting the final boss and you die, you'll come back to the beginning of the stage, and if you get a game over, you can just continue. So, whoa, shit, I thought I was making contact with those scorpions. I thought these guys were lobsters when I first played this as a kid. I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 or something like that. Well, 89, when this game came out, I was 6, but I don't think I got it when it was new. I do distinctly remember playing it in 3rd grade, though, for some reason. Like, I remember it was like a after-school, right before a judo lesson that I had, which is always on Mondays, and when I made it to this level for the first time. Because, like I said, that sky level was the one that was the bane of my existence. Speaking of bane of my existence, these guys here are the bane of, as far as this game is concerned, because, yeah, see, once it gets past, no, now they're gonna start coming from this side. and that side. So I gotta keep my eye on both ends. It's when... it's when you can keep them all in front of you. Fuck! There it was. I knew that something shitty was gonna happen. But if you can manage to keep them all in front of you... then, you know... you might be... You should be alright. You just gotta... Whoa! Fuck me. These fucking spikes are... It's weird, they're... They seem like they fall in different triggers, different randomized I don't know, placement. They're... Excuse me, I had this burp that was like trying to make its way out. Oh! I stopped short, and I ended up stopping too short. Or not short enough. Depending on how you look at it. Maybe I should have just kept running. But, you know, that scorpion was, had my name on him. Or I had his name on me. However you want to phrase that. You know, it's funny, I haven't watched the Let's Play I did of this in a long time. I might have only watched it once after I did it. I mean, what's the point of going back, I guess, and rewatching my own crap, but... Oh, no, again! I'm wondering how much of the same shit that I've said in the first one as I said in this one. That'll be a fun little, like, revisit the old video thing. Alright. No, you fuck! And the thing that sucks is the jumping. Like, you jump very... You don't jump as high as I wish that you could. I'm not getting that slingshot. I wanna... Alright, yeah, you go back. I think that you're the only fucker left on that left side. I think they're all... Come on, there's one more. Yes, alright. Now here's the last, like, big problem here, is this jump right here. There have been times where I've fallen off of... I've fallen into that pit. Alright, not this time. Alright. As long as, you know, you rapid fire and you stay within at a good spot and you just attack right away, he won't even get his first arrow shot at you. And this little sequence here is referenced in the manual. It tells you the ending. It's got a picture of essentially this right here. And it explains, like, oh yeah, Tom wakes up at the end and the feathers are on his desk, so was it a dream? And then you play the game and see the same exact ending. Alright, well, that was fun going back and playing this again. 15 years later. I can't believe it's been 15 years. Fucking insane. But for anybody that's been with me since those 15 years started, or if you just started watching yesterday, I appreciate all you guys that watch my videos. I thank you for watching this one up to this. You know, you watched these 20 minutes or whatever that it's been since I started this one. Well, 24 minutes, whatever. You know, I appreciate the viewers. I appreciate you guys. I don't say it enough, so I just wanted to say it again here. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I will look forward to more and more, maybe another 15 years, who the hell knows. So that's it for this one. If you have requests for throwbacks in the future, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll see you next week.